What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is Big Ox Bob coming from the Ox Box. I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. You know we worldwide. Before I get into this, y'all take the time to go down there, like and subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment, get back at me. Let me know how you feel about this. Today, I want to come and talk to y'all about my Sacramento Kings. As most of y'all know, I'm a regular on the Players Choice podcast, on the panel, Players Choice, Chill with Chill. Every once in a while, Dub and Mars, let me jump on the open gym with them. You know, it's always a good time. Shout out Players Choice. But to the nitty gritty. So, if you guys had tuned in back in, let's say, October, preseason, before the season really started, I was trying to shed light on how good the Sacramento Kings were and how good we were going to be this year. I started out trying to keep it modest, you know, because I didn't want to get blackballed from the show. Like I got blackballed before for having Scottie Pippen so high in my rankings, but that's for another story. It's another day. I said that we could make the play-in potentially 6 seed. Got laughed at, utterly disrespected, you know. So what I did, I broke down a couple of things, some stat things, you know, just to kind of reach the people that only hear stats, you know. So started off saying that we could beat a 6 seed. A couple of the cats over there, they thought that was a joke, thought I was playing around. We showed quick in the season. I think we did start off actually 0-4, 0-4 or 0-5. So it was a shaky start, but we got it together really quick, and we kind of proved that we were a force to be reckoned with. We got robbed in Miami, I think we got robbed against Miami at home. Then we end up knocking Miami off again in Miami. Then we got robbed in Golden State when Klay Thompson assaulted Kevin Huerter at the last second. That was absurd. But as you know, the NBA hates the Kings, so we got to persevere, right? So just to kind of run down a couple of things. So preseason, ESPN's power ranking had us 23rd. 23rd preseason power ranking. Imagine the disrespect. Now we're third in the West with the seventh best record in the league. I told everybody the acquisition of Domantas Sabonis last year was pretty much the 180 for our organization. When we acquired Domantas Sabonis, that changed everything for us. He's a top three center in the NBA. Once again, when I told the people that on Players Choice, I was modest. I even said top 10 just to kind of make it go over a little well. And people tried to argue with me about that. Can you imagine that? People saying Domantas Sabonis is in the top 10 center in the NBA when in all actuality he's top 3. I said that De'Aaron Fox was a top 5 point guard in the NBA. Imagine that. They laughed again. It's crazy, right? So just to let you guys know, against the West, against our Western Conference opponents, we're 31-17. That's a pretty good margin, 14-game margin. That's solid. Against our Eastern Conference opponents, we're 16-14. So it's a lot closer there, but we're still plus 500. We're first in the NBA in points per game with 121. We shoot 50% from field goal. We're 8th best in the league from 3-point percentage at 37.2%. And we have the 4th most total assists in the league with 2,123. And that puts us at 27 assists per game. People like to talk about our defense, saying that our defense isn't great, which I will admit is not great, but we do step up on the defensive end in big moments. I've seen it a bunch of times where we have a quick lineup and we have Malik Monk out there, Trey Lyles, guys like that are really getting in passing lanes, making it hard on guys at the rack with Chimezie Metu. We have guys that do play a lot of individual defense. Mike Brown is a defensive-minded coach, so we definitely do step up. If you look at Basketball Reference and only go to Basketball Reference, then it would say that our numbers on defense are atrocious. Which in actuality, there's room for improvement. That's true. There is room for improvement. So individually though, Domantas Sabonis is averaging 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. So I mean, MVP, right? De'Aaron Fox, Mr. Clutch himself, the best fourth quarter player in the NBA, best clutch player in the NBA. He's averaging 25 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. MVP, right? Harrison Barnes is adding 15 points and about 4.5 rebounds as well. Keegan Murray, rookie of the year, is coming with 12 points, 4.5 rebounds as well. The big shot maker himself, Kevin Huerter, is coming with his own 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. So all of our starters are they're contributing. They're contributing off the bench. Malik, Trey, Davion, Terrence Davis, Chemezi, the young fella Kessler Walker, I believe. He's playing extraordinary defense down the stretch. So off the bench, like Malik is a crazy spark plug. I say that to say that we are dangerous come playoffs. Just to kind of rewind a little bit, I started off with my take saying that we can make the playoffs. I'm sorry. Then I went further, said, we're easy shoo-in from anywhere from 3 to 6. 3 to 6, and they laughed at that again. We are already, I want to say, in the playoffs, top 8, whatever. And then I went even further, you know what? And I stamped it. I went and put my money where my mouth is. I believe we're going to win the Western Conference. I believe you're looking at the Western Conference Finals in Sacramento. We are winning that like the beam. Like the beam. Next time I tell y'all something at the beginning of the season, y'all listen to me. You heard it here first in the Ox Box. The Sacramento Kings are your Western Conference champions. Okay? Stamp that. If you're a bet man, I suggest you put your money on that. So there's that, like the beam. I told y'all we was them. Y'all didn't want to hear it. Now look at you.